What is up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video, and this time we're taking a look at Delusion Side Phil's daily rap, where the man has, of course, Delusions of Grandoor. This guy is just utterly ridiculous, and your boy Duty had to do some hard work. He actually had to go through about 11 minutes of a terrible video and get some of the bits and pieces that I wanted to chat about. Mainly the focus on, of course, the Yakuza Like a Dragon gameplay, and also Phil's whining and complaining about the Argentinian detractors and how they're hurting the business, and of course his traditional beg for money. So let's see what Phil had to say on the Daily Rap.
So, a very interesting, informed podcast, and then moving on, it was time for the premiere of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Now, let me tell you, I played it for 3 hours, like every major stream. I barely played it, and what I mean by that is, there's almost no gameplay in the first 3 hours. It's 98% cutscenes. There's maybe, I'm not even kidding, maybe I fought 10 times, and it's all just like random fights in the street, nothing special. It's really hard to get a handle on how different or interesting the combat will be when we're still in an intro segment. But what I'll tell you is this. This was the weirdest, most unpredictable intro to an RPG I've ever seen. I don't want to spoil the story for you guys, but I had absolutely no way to predict what they put into the story of this game. In fact, just with, again, without spoiling, because I want you to watch the videos or play the game for yourself, obviously. This game, the main plot, has parallels to my own life when it comes to online stuff. That's all I'm going to say. And I was having fourth wall breaking, mind melting thoughts. I was like, what the hell is this? How is this game like so directly similar to my life in a lot of ways? I was like, what is happening? Now, I know right now, if you're listening, you didn't see the stream today, you'd be like, what in the hell is he talking about? You won't believe it till you get to part 3. Right at the beginning of part 3 of the playthrough, it's all explained what's going on, why basically Ichiban's life is going crazy. And it's just like, what on earth? I couldn't believe it, all right? Anyway, the thing is, I had a blast on the stream. But as I knew it happened, once again, I keep saying this, I'm disappointed that my audience doesn't like JRPGs as much as me. I really am, all right? I love JRPGs. They're some of my favorite games ever. I think this game already, the first 3 hours, amazing writing. Kat and I, when we went to eat dinner together, we're like, what an amazing plot this is so far. These are games that deserve awards for writing, not fucking games like Last of Us 2 that's written for like a 10-year-old. This shit is like way crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was like, it's so many issues from real life are in this game so far. It references COVID. It references how right now there's a worldwide crime epidemic with shoplifting and things. And then it references this other thing. I was like, oh my God. It feels like this is so realistic and so in tune to my life. I couldn't believe it. So anyway, absolutely loved the first 3 hours. But I'll tell you right now, attendance, not very good. You know, we started off with over 400 viewers. By the time the stream's done, we didn't even have 300. You know, people were excited at the beginning of the stream and basically supported the stream at the beginning. As we start playing, people are, you know, just kind of, you know, oh, it's a JRPG. I just can't believe it that people are so close-minded that they don't give JRPGs a chance. You know, Sea of Stars, outstanding game. Can't get more than 200 viewers on a stream. You know, this is a brand hot new one that's, you know, rated super highly. For some reason, I mean, I'm appreciative of all of you who do watch, trust me. But I just know it's such a small percentile of my audience. It's so weird to me that I get such a small chunk of my audience to watch JRPGs. I loved it. And the thing is, I'm going to be playing a lot of it in the next couple of weeks. Yes, after a week or two, there is a distinct possibility that if we don't get a lot of people showing up for those streams, that we're going to have to turn it into a night stream and other games will switch back to day streams. What can you do, right? But I had a great time with the game today. I really did. I hope you'll check out the videos. I hope you'll give it a shot when I play it again because I really like it, okay? Anyway, that was the first stream.
Yeah, you know what I'm calling this segment? Delusions of Grandoor, that's right. And, you don't need to watch this video. You can watch my clip, I clipped it. But he is utterly fucking delusional and insane. This man is so fucking sheltered. Shoplifting? Really, Phil? Shoplifting? Crime? The man that lives in a gated community that goes out once a week? Really? Really, Phil? God, you're so fucking delusional, Phil. Jesus Christ. And crime, Phil? Really? Somebody took some of your shopping bags, your reusable shopping bags, and that's crime for you? Oh my lord. Anyway, you don't have to watch it. I'll give you a synopsis. Essentially, the main characters, apparently they have a company. Someone posts a video defaming them or whatever, and their stocks crash or the company crashes. And that's Phil equating, this is how you don't play, ruining his business. And that's how it's parallel. That's how the parallel. It's nothing like fucking Phil's life. He's a fucking clown. Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. But that's what happens when you're a narcissist and you're self-centered. You think everything revolves around you. You think everything, you think you're the central focus of everything that occurs in this world. So when you watch a video game of a and the plot is dealing with internet harassment or trolling, of course it has to parallel your fucking life. So pathetic. Don't watch that crappy video. It's just ridiculous. It's 3 hours of cutscenes. The game isn't very good. I personally don't like the Yakuza series. And the other thing, Phil, here is you're bitching about support and views. That's all your Yakuza games, Phil. No one cares. You're the only person that cares about these games. And you got $80. One dent, who was it? One dent came in through a $50 bill, and then one Minuteman threw $20, and the rest of your pitiful audience gave you $10. Yeah, that's what you're going to give, Phil, for these playthroughs. You're lucky you got that. Because no one really fucking cares. No one cares. And the other thing is you're going to talk about Tekken. Well, there was more support for that. You made $160 in Tekken, and that's because Jack Raxter apparently got an advancement on his allowance from his mother, and he dropped you $100 dono. If it wasn't for that, you would have made $60. That's what you would have made, Phil. And the only reason why you had a lot of viewership there was because people wanted to come see and laugh at you play this game and be horrible. And you were fucking horrible in this game. You lost way more than you won. You don't know how to play the game, and you're using the same fucking excuses about the netcode, the lag, all the same thing. Nothing fucking changes with you, Phil. It's the same bullshit excuses. But yeah, don't go watch that video. If you want to watch a video, just watch mine. It's about 8 minutes long, where this guy is just fucking delusional.
The late night stream, Tekken, double the attendance of the Like a Dragon stream, double the support of the Like a Dragon stream. The only thing that I can say that was disappointing was a lot of people came to the stream and had the impression they were going to talk to me during a Friday Night Fights stream. That simply does not happen. When I'm playing fighting games, I have to be hyper-focused on the fighting game. There's no way we could turn that into a chill stream experience when I'm playing online multiplayer, and a lot of people keep tagging me in chat trying to talk, and I'm like, guys, I'm really sorry. It's just not possible to have a conversation tonight. I'm trying to get in maximum gameplay within the 2.5 hours that I'm playing. But outside of that, I'll tell you this. In general, the connections were quite good. There were a few matches that were laggy as shit. It was a ton of fun. People were out in force. Like I said, we had over 500 viewers all night long, and support was great on the stream. I'm like, wow. So it's kind of like weird. The premiere stream of Like a Dragon, which you think would be the game that, it's narrative-based, couldn't get that many attendees. And quite honestly, I really, the reason that the Like a Dragon stream did decent is because one person actually did a big tip on the podcast. And then outside of that, it was dead almost the whole stream. So I am worried. I bought Like a Dragon. I bought the better version of it because I love the game. It was my game of the year 3.5 years ago, 4 years ago. I'm hoping there's going to be people in there for the ride with me. And I will say this, today was a great streaming day when it came to everything. Both games were good. Support was good overall, all day. Everything's great, So I'm hoping we can keep that momentum going. Because like I said, sadly, this month I am not in a good position because of all these fake troll, illegitimate memberships that I'm never going to get credit for or get paid for. I'm down a ton of profit that I normally would have on this channel, and there's really no way to make it back. So I'm hoping that people will show up over the next week and support these streams for the rest of the week. I really need the help, and thank you to those who did today. That's really appreciated, okay? So tomorrow, Sunday...
Okay, that's right, folks. BegCon 1 is in effect here. BegCon 1, Phil, of course, is, he's bitching about the support, but he's also grateful for the support. You gotta love that. You gotta love someone who bitches about not having enough support or a gameplay isn't getting the support he wants, but yet he's still grateful for the support he's getting. No, Phil, you can't have it both ways. You're either grateful or you're not grateful. Again, Phil, the only reason why Tekken made any money was because Jack Raxter apparently got an advancement on his allowance and dropped a $100 dono. If not, that would have been dead as well. The only people there watching you, Phil, were people watching you rage and being shitty at this game, which you fucking are. And you are correct. This is your first playthrough of it, so a lot of people are new to it. But give it a few more days where people learn the meta, learn how to fight. You're going to get trashed. You're going to get trashed in this game, Phil. And of course, all of those lame-ass excuses are going to be coming out about netcode. All the same lame fucking excuses Phil loves to throw out. But the thing that's getting me is this guy is still complaining about support and the memberships. He still is. He's still fucking complaining about this. And the reason, folks, just like I said, the reason why he's complaining about the memberships is because I honestly believe that he's going to, in a bit, give him until February. So like I mentioned before, there's about 300 members, legitimate members as Phil likes to call them, member bomb that he got early in January. It's about 300, right? Which got him to 6 something. Remember, he was near 3 something, 4 something, and then got about 250, 300. It brought him all the way up to 700, and then he dropped back down to 650. That's expiring the first week of February, around there. When that goes away, of course, the Argentinian detractors are going to come in and give hundreds of memberships. So all of those people that got gifted memberships on DSP Gaming will be getting these cheaper, illegitimate memberships, right? So Phil's going to make nothing off of them, nothing off of this. So his February income for memberships is just going to be fucking trash. And when he realizes that, I don't think he's realized that yet because he hasn't talked about it, or he did realize it and he's waiting for that to happen so that he can say, well, DSP Gaming memberships are messed up, I have to raise prices. And that's the end goal here. I think he's going to raise prices for DSP Gaming memberships. He's going to do the same exact thing. He's going to have an essentials tier or introductory tier, which is give you emotes, and then he's going to raise the $3.99 price for a standard membership. He's going to make that some name it or whatever the fuck's going to name it, and raise that price up to $5.99, and of course give you nothing of value. And of course he has to do this to save the business, as Phil has to say. Phil will say. Give him a few. Give him a few. That's what's going to happen here, because the other thing coming up right now is Phil is already complaining about DSP Reacts, where no one is re-upping or increasing their membership. So they're not going from the gifted membership all the way to the submission membership. He's going to tell us here that he got about 10 people to actually do it. Out of 100, he got 10 people. So of course he's worried. Let that keep happening for the next couple weeks. And on top of that, the members on DSP Gaming getting slammed. He's going to raise the prices definitely on DSP Gaming. He's going to raise that membership price to $5.99. He's going to claim it's in line with DSP Reacts. And of course, he'll probably start saying, well, it's been the same price for years. So, cost of living has gone up. Everything has gone up. So I deserve a raise. He's going to couch it as that. And of course, he'll just keep fucking blaming the trolls. And I think that's his end goal. His end goal here. His end goal is to just raise fucking prices. And we should be seeing that soon, folks.
Hey, we are doing the React show, but here's the deal. As of right now, okay, only about 10 to 12 people have actually switched over to the new tier of membership so they can nominate videos for the show. And the problem with that is that we need people to nominate videos for the show, or else the show obviously isn't going to be very good. I mean, taking a look right now, I can tell you right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I was right. It's about 12 people, and then a couple people actually rejoined as members who hadn't been members. So we're going to go from having, no exaggeration, 100 people who used to submit videos for DSP versus the internet, and it's going to be cut down to like 10 to 15. I hope they post up good video, If they do, then it doesn't really matter. If the videos are good, they take up the show. But I'm really hoping that we get good videos, because I don't want the show to be falling apart because of this troll activity. So we still got one more day. If you're interested, if you're over on DSP React, you like that show, there's one more day to go from a standard member to a submissions member, or maybe if you've never been a member, there's one more day to become a submissions member and submit your videos for tomorrow, or for a Sunday show, okay? Sunday, what we're going to do is the React show on the day stream and more Tekken 8 at night. So if you like...
Okay, yeah, you're screwed, Phil. You are. And the reason is because the only way DSP React even survived, where you got those 90 to 100 members, because most of them were gifted. You probably had maybe 20 or 30 actual paying members, right? And you notice those are the same people that actually submit clips. And the rest of them are just gifted members. And these people just don't care. They don't submit memberships now. So what's the point? Why buy a membership, or why move up to the higher tier? It's not going to do it. You're going to have about 10 to 20 people paying the $5.99, which is fucking ridiculous, Phil. Fucking ridiculous. That's the reason why people aren't bumping their membership up. And you're going to get all of these gifted memberships from of course, the Argentinian detractors. And your channel is going to die. You're going to just have to let it fucking die. Or you'll just accept the fact that you have 10 or 20 members on DSP Reacts, and then you're going to go ahead and raise the price on DSP Gaming membership, right? And offset the losses there. Because you figure, well, the people may not like DSP Reacts, but they love DSP Gaming, so they'll be willing to pay the extra $2 for DSP Gaming. I'm telling you, folks, don't question your boy Duty. That's going to be the end result of all this, is Phil's going to bump up the membership cost for DSP Gaming. Give it a couple weeks, watch it happen. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.